In the endless sands of Anauroch, she was born an outcast. By the will of the gods, she became a hero, and by her own resolve, a Harper. Ruha came into the world in 1341 DR, born the daughter of Sheikh Sabkat and the Matir Dafir tribe. From her earliest years she bore the gift, or perhaps the curse, of visions. The Bedine feared her sight, whispering of witchcraft. When her mother died, her father cast her out, exiling her to a lonely oasis where she was raised by Koha Dar, an old Bedine witch. There, Ruha learned to weed the winds and command the desert magic, but even this shelter would not last. Koha Dar passed, leaving Ruha alone in the wastes. In 1360, she returned to her people, only to be forced into political marriage. 3 days later, Zhentarim slavers slaughtered her husband's tribe. Ruha fled the ashes and joined her brother-in-law Kadumi and a young Harper named Landar. Together, they crossed the Parched Sea, uniting the fractured Bedine tribes. At the sacred oasis of El Azad, she became the voice of the Mother of Water, delivering a prophecy that rallied her people. The Bedine struck as one and drove the Zhentarim from Anauroch. But even in victory, Ruha was still a witch in the eyes of her people, so she turned to the Harpers. Her first mission went poorly, the infamous Vunlar debacle, but Ruha endured. In 1364 DR, she sailed for Elversalt to break the curse of the Black Dracolich. She fought cultists, outwitted a Shaolong prince, and shattered the undead terror's soul gem. The victory had earned her her Harper's pin and her place among their ranks. In 1371 DR, during the events of Crucible, the trial of Cyric the Mad, Ruha clashed with one of the mad gods chosen, a man named Malik el-Sami in Nasar. Having been deceived by the god of thieves Mask and empowered by the god of war Talos, Ruha unleashed magic so devastating that Mistra herself came to strip her of the weave. Even so, Ruha refused Talos' offer of power. Her faith in Mistra never wavered, and in time, the Lady of Mysteries restored her magic. By 1372 DR, Ruha returned to Anauroch in the Return of the Archwizard trilogy. She infiltrated the flying city of Shade, only to be betrayed and exiled by Malik. Joining forces with Galaron Nemidu and a stone giant sculptor, she guided them across a desert to rally resistance against the Netherese. In the climactic battle, she stopped Malik from plunging into the Shadow Sea with the cursed Karst stone and finally brought him into Harper custody. Her actions exposed the plot of the god of loss Shar to seize the weave into her own shadow weave. Afterwards, Ruha disappeared from the pages of history. Some say she returned to the Parched Sea, others believe she perished in the chaos of the spell plague. Her fate is unknown, but her legend remains: the witch of the desert, the unifier of tribes, the Harper who defied gods and shadows alike. Ruha's story is one of exile, faith, and redemption, a reminder that even in the most desolate sands, a hero may rise.